Good morning. Good morning. Merry times. How was your weekend? I feel a slight food hangover. I ate a ton this weekend. Market's looking a little angry this morning. Nasdaq is down almost 1%. ES is down 0.71%. Let's take a look at YM. YM is down 0.43%. I saw Bitcoin was down over 6% this morning. Good morning, Alfred. What is up, my brother? Alfred will be on the show on Thursday. Everyone, don't miss it. It's going to be so good. We absolutely love you, Alfred. I cannot wait. Alfred is also going to show us how he uses Gamma to help with his trading. Good morning, Civid. Good morning, Brent. Heinz. Heinz steak. I did have steak this weekend. I had it for brunch, steak and eggs at a restaurant, and it was delicious. I ate everything. I wasn't thinking that I would eat that much, but I started eating and I was like, oh my God, this is so good. Good morning, Adrian. Good morning, my friend. Good morning, NQ. Let's go. Let's go. It's a new week. It's a new month. It is December 1st. Happy December 1st. Let's make it a good month. Let's try and work on the things in our game that needs improvement. I know for me, it's continued work on that daily loss limit. It is my kryptonite. Exactly. Let's go. Let's leap and go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my gosh, Adrian, you got out of your NQ long. Way to go. How much did you book profits? and then you reversed and shorted it. Let's go, Adrian. Yeah, I love celebrating with everyone. So if you had like a big week, big day, big month, like share with us. I don't think it's bragging because I feel like in trading, what's different compared to like other things is our P&L in a way is our scoreboard. And it's kind of like how many games won, how many games lost type of thing. Awesome, let's go. NQ Trend Sniper is starting a new eval today. Woohoo! You guys hit the confetti button for Adrian. Adrian made about $1,000 in his swing long on NQ. Let's go. Go, Adrian. So speaking of celebrating, not sure if you guys saw, but on my X account, I am giving away 5 My Funded Future 50K core evals on X. And so you can go here. My handle is at Terri Trades 100. Follow me, and here are the directions. So I am asking, what is your biggest struggle right now in your trading skills? And the reason why I ask these questions is because I want us all to think about our game, right? Or think about things that we're grateful for, or whatever it may be. There's always a purpose behind my questions. Like I don't just pick some random question. I do like to encourage us to all grow together, because that's the whole point of all of this is it's not like I just want to become this amazing trader all by myself. I want all of you guys also to become amazing traders so that we all together rise together and we're all amazing traders and can go and buy our Lambos together. So yeah. What is your biggest struggle right now in your trading skills? Mine is definitely sticking to a daily loss limit. That is has been my kryptonite, still is. I am making some improvements, but I'm not anywhere near where I want to be and where I know I need to be. Yeah, so you can enter here and then just comment below here. It looks like people are already commenting. Thank you so much, all of you guys, and I will be picking the winner on Friday. The winners, there's going to be 5 of them, Friday at market close. And you do have to be eligible to trade with My Funded Futures because they will directly credit your account. And that is the exciting news today. Exciting news also, market has really moved overnight. Did anyone catch any of this short? I did. Adrian, it sounds like you did too, because you went over and switched from your long to short. Amazing. I don't have a Discord yet, Adrian. I have been thinking about it a lot. I know originally I was like, yes, let's get that Discord going. I still think there's a lot of value in us having a Discord because it would be like a set place where we can all meet and then I can pin, messages or communicate like competitions that we're doing together, maybe activities that we're doing together in one centralized place. Because I was thinking like between YouTube, X, Instagram, TikTok. I know I've barely like put any life into the TikTok account, but I've thought, does that cover everything as far as our needs? And I don't think it does, because what we're missing is a place where we can all gather and where it's kind of like set. So every time I stream, we're all gathering together. But there are people that might be watching the show later in the day or maybe tomorrow if they missed the live stream. I know a lot of people sleep in. Us early birds, we're awake, but there are a lot of people who are still sleeping. So yeah, that might be really good for us to do. The more, as time goes on, the more I'm realizing the value that a Discord for our community would be really good for us. Good morning, Ethan. ICT, not gonna lie, says yes, that would be nice. Good morning, James. Sathish, good morning. Meh, good morning to you. Parmeet, what is up, my friend? Okay, Adrian says you can all share the same voice channel, for example. Discord would be probably better for you when you do live streams with other traders. Oh yeah, interesting. I know Adrian has a lot of experience from the gaming world as far as like live trading and all of that. Thank you, Adrian. So I did catch a bunch of the short last night. I hit about 50% in 3 different evals, so that's good. I hit my daily profit target for my Tradeify account and also my daily profit target on my Lucid account. Both of those are direct to funded. They're still alive. They're still alive, you guys. My goal this month, also for the month of December, is not only to stick to daily loss limit, but also to keep my expenses low as possible. I was tempted to buy another eval this morning, or a direct to funded account, but I stopped myself. I said, nope, nope, nope. I have enough accounts. I don't need to keep adding. I don't need to keep spending. So I am proud of myself for that. I know it's like the little wins, right? But yeah, I think keeping our expenses controlled is important for us. Otherwise, you can, even if you're getting payouts, you can spend all your money away. So it's really important that that we do that. Important for my pocketbook, my bank account. And yeah, so I'm just kind of, I don't know, waiting for a really good setup here. I think we will take the next inside bar and then I'll take the reversal if that fails. Also, this is my plan today. Also, my plan on the My Funded Futures stream. Yes, I have some exciting things to share later this week with you guys. So Alfred is coming on Thursday. That's super exciting. Also, I have some Edgeful stuff to share with you guys later this week too. So I am partnered with them now. I do have a link. I'll have to add it into my descriptions later. Yeah, but it's exciting because I've been back testing this algo. So they do have an orb algo. It's fully automated. That is the upgraded version. So if you just buy like the base subscription, I want to say it's like $50 a month. And then that gets you all these different reports to help you develop an edge when you're trading, right? Like, for example, the initial balance breakout trade, like the first hour when the market forms that initial balance. So from 8 8:30 my time, 9:30. So 9:30 to 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. That's what we call the initial balance, the first 60 minutes of the market open. So statistically, it's something like 70% of the time, once the market breaks one side of that, it will only break one side. It won't break the other side. So it's a huge edge, especially with if you're trading that strategy, also with trading options. So that is kind of what I'm doing with my options account. It's one of the strategies that I'm using. I'm also using some discretionary too. And then so I'm selling spreads on it, and I'm also buying debit spreads. So here, you guys, this is so exciting. I get to celebrate with you. So we advanced to the next level here. So this is my 10% compounding challenge. So I started with about $2,000, and we're just compounding 10% each time. So we are now targeting this level 4. I know it says year 4, just ignore that. It's level 4. So this week I'm going to try and capture about $114 or so. So that's my goal. And I am using, I'm using like that initial balance idea. Also with options, like when you're selling spreads, it's nice because you can be a little wrong and you still can make money. If the market just chops around, you can make money. So that is what I like about options. I feel like all these different things are just different tools for us. And options is a tool, just like futures is. Alfred says, yeah, that's the hard part, controlling the expenses. 100%. It's so important because it doesn't matter if we get lots of payouts, if we just like go and spend. Yeah, definitely. That's kind of the situation with real life too, I feel like. Like it doesn't matter how much money you make if you're overspending, you know? Like your income can continue to increase, but if your expenses, how much you spend on, and it happens so quickly, like your lifestyle, they call it lifestyle creep. So like there are people who make over $1 million a year and they're living paycheck to paycheck because the lifestyle creep. Like the more money you make, the more easy it is to spend more money, and everything just gets upgraded. Your restaurants get upgraded, your car gets upgraded, your house gets upgraded, like your vacations get upgraded. It's like it's just so easy to spend. Yeah, I think it's just in our human nature for sure. Happy trading, Gen X. You guys, I'll be right back. One sec. I have some allergies. Some winter allergies. I hope I'm not getting sick. Ethan says, good morning, Rocky. Ethan, many things are tools if we use the way they were intended to, but options are now majority used for zero DT at gambling. Yeah, and I do trade zero DTEs, you guys, in that account. It's all zero DTEs. It is strategic though, right? Like versus I think I know what you're talking about, Ethan, like where people just like YOLO the entire account, which I've done that before too. I don't recommend that at all. But yeah, with the zero DTEs and just like buying straight out like directional trades, like just buying puts or buying calls, that kind of thing. Yeah, I think if you don't have a strategy, which is so easy to happen, like when you're first getting into trading, or even if you've been in trading for a while, it's so easy to get lost in the trees, in the forest. Like, and you get this tunnel vision where you just only see this one trade. And then also it's like, it's so easy just to like keep clicking the button when what if one trade doesn't work, then if you go all in, your account is blown in just one trade, versus being strategic about it, right? Yeah. and learning to manage that risk. Ethan says zero. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on this market. I'm like, my side eye is like looking this way. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for an inside bar setup. Okay, so the 7 o'clock candle, people are buying. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. We've already had a big move overnight, so I'm kind of like, keeping an eye on this. Okay, Ethan says zero DTEs have such high time decay, you have to act quickly. Yes, exactly. You have to get the direction right. There's a lot to it. If you're just buying calls and or puts, yeah. But if you're selling the options, like if you're selling the spreads, that's kind of what gives you the advantage is the time decay. And that's where if the market just chops around, that's where you're able to like make money if you're selling like out of the money. But yeah, I'll probably sprinkle in some stuff for everyone. You know, I don't know when. Maybe we'll do like a special options special course in the future, assuming that account does well, because I'm sure people will be curious. Like, Terry, how'd you do that? Hey, good morning, Keegan. Keegan is in the house. I hope you had a nice weekend too. It was an amazing Thanksgiving weekend. I felt like I was on vacation, actually. I was like, wow, I feel like I'm on a week-long vacation. I took a lot of naps, ate a lot. Good morning, Rose. My girl is in the house. Good morning, Jerry's. I feel like I'm totally screwing up your name. Jerry's. Good morning, Jen X. Yeah, just be careful. Someone doesn't decide to just exercise their options for no reason. Yes, exactly. So that is why I'm trading SPX options and also NDX options. So ticker symbol SPX and then ticker symbol NDX. Both of those are cash settled. So, and in my small baby account, it is, I have to deal with the pattern day trading rules. So with the cash settlement, if I let the options expire to cash, it does not count as a day trade. So that's a small hack there. What are you guys thinking for the day? Adrian, you're thinking short. I'm thinking, let's take a look. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, this was part of Globex. I was trading when this happened. My goodness. Look at that. I do love to trade Globex just for an hour or like an hour and a half around that time max. And then like to shut it down and just be done for the night. It feels really good. We definitely got a big move. So it has taken back all of the Thanksgiving Day. This was Friday. I mean, Black Friday Day. This must be part of Thursday. Very interesting. This is the hourly chart, you guys. All right, look at this. Let's take a look at this trend line on the hourly. Go here, all the way up here. Okay, so it broke trend on the hourly. Let's take a look at the daily. Let's get our bearings. Let's figure out where we are in this forest. This is the daily. Remember this week last week? Oh my goodness. We did close at the highs on Friday. That was just a half day. So Thursday was a half day. This is Friday, also a half day. So we've already, this is an outside bar from Friday, but remember that was a half day. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this week we come back and test at least the middle of this, or at least a full third, right, of a retracement. Very interesting chart. Okay, so we are back trading within this daily candle. Boy, oh boy, this candle is like a magnet. This is that first sell-off when Trump started talking about tariffs again, and it was 1,200 points. So we're just going right back in there. Look at how flat this VWAP is. Note, observation, pretty flat. Very interesting. Okay, it's taking a little breath. Back to the 5-minute. Ethan says options are supposed to be used as leverage for your long trade. So if there is a set of time where trade goes against you, the options make up the money. Yeah, that is one way of using them, Ethan, definitely. To hedge your positions. Yeah, there's options gives us lots of options. There's so many different ways of using them. I've even heard of people using options to hedge their prop accounts, you guys. So, I actually, the very first time I ever heard anyone doing that was on Top Step. Oh, what was his name? Nick, I think, who is on who's on a Ninja Trading show now. He was a regular streamer on Top Step. I heard him talking about using options to hedge his accounts. I was like, ooh, interesting. I wonder how he does that. He didn't share how he does that, but there are different ways I've heard about. Rish, good morning. Inns, good morning. Alfred says options are supposed to hedge, but most don't have a position. This is true. Yeah. A lot of people swing options actually, but there's a big difference in risk between naked and non-naked options where you own shares of the options you are buying or selling. Yeah, naked options. If you have a big enough account, like trading just naked options, as long as you're sized accordingly, can be a huge edge because basically you're capturing the entire time decay. So for people who don't know anything about options, just super quick crash course, like 10-second crash course. Options, if you're a buyer of the option, you're going to pay a premium. If you're a seller of the option, you get to collect the money, the premium. And part of that is that time decay. It makes sense. If we buy insurance, we're buying the insurance, we're buying the possibility of something working in our favor or covering our butts. The insurance company needs to make a little piece of money, right? So that's kind of how that works. Quick crash course. I wish I was the market maker. I wish. I was just talking about that with Pine Tree Trader actually about how if you're a institutional market maker, you have a huge advantage because you're allowed, as far as I understand, you're allowed to trade your own personal account. So if you see like huge orders coming in, or if you work on an institutional desk and your job is to help execute those orders, if you see like, like, oh my God, like there's this gigantic order coming through to either sell Apple or sell Nvidia, you can jump on that bandwagon too. Yeah, it's a huge advantage. But that's okay. I think our advantage is we have prop firms. Also, our advantage is we can be nimble. Like we don't have to trade. We can trade when we want, how we want, we get to call the shots in that way. And then also, it's easy for us to go in and out, like obviously in a live account. Trading with prop firms, it's sim or sim funded accounts. But yeah, the advantage that we have is the leverage because the cost of us buying these accounts is so small compared to the upside. Alfred says, I've never sold naked options. I've done credit spreads a couple times. I like my options with a shirt on at least. Yes, exactly. You have to protect yourself. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'll have to tell you guys this story. I probably not today. Maybe. Oh, there's this. Okay, I'll tell you guys this story. So, how I found prop firms again, because originally I traded with Top Step way back in the day, and they were the only company around. It was nothing like it is today. It was super expensive to buy the evals, and it was a two-step challenge pass, and it was just so hard. Anyways, it was a completely different landscape. So, um, I, like had breaks in my trading. Anyways, last year, was it April? So not this last April, but the April before. I was watching this guy trading on YouTube, and he, I won't say his name because I think he deleted his channel, which is sad because you guys can probably guess what happened. So I found his channel, and it was an options channel, and he was just like killing it. Huge win streaks. And his account, I think he started with around like $500,000, like a $500,000 live account. He basically left his job, his career, his business. He sold it, I think, and he's like, all right, I want to do this. Let's make this a business. Let's make it happen. And he was doing so well. He was actually some type of protege of another mentor who had a bigger channel, much bigger channel, showing how you can make money from selling options. And this guy's strategy was included naked options. So when you sell a naked option, you have theoretically unlimited risk because it's naked. There's no protection. And he was like making so much money, and day after day he's like, oh my god, oh my gosh, like, you guys, whatever I do, I just keep making money. And then he started trading futures, and he was scalping futures. And when I was watching how much size he was putting on for the options and on the futures, I was like, oh no, oh no. He's on a major win streak, and this whole thing is gonna like, because the amount of leverage he had on, like, I knew all that it would take was one major day to go against him. And if you're not experienced enough, if you haven't gone through that experience where, everything just goes against you, like, what do? A lot of people panic, and that sends you on tilt, right? So you can guess what happened. The market just had a major move. I think he was caught in that yen carry trade, like the Japanese yen carry trade, where market overnight was down by, I don't know, 4 or 5%, maybe more. And people were talking about limit down. Like, everyone was kind of freaking out. And so at the time, he started with like $500,000. He grew it to almost $1 million in a very short amount of time. And then it went down to, he lost like maybe half of all the profits on like a really bad day. And then he's like, oh my gosh, you guys, I couldn't sleep. My wife, like, oh, like, it was a nightmare. And then he said, okay, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to leverage that much. And then he went and, was still trading. He wasn't leveraging as much as he did before, but the clicker got him in trouble because he just kept clicking, just kept adding, and the same thing basically happened to him again. And then he lost all of his profits plus a little more into his initial capital. And that was it for him. He pulled the plug. He's like, sorry, so sorry, you guys, I can't do this anymore. He's like, I can't do this to my family. I can't do this to my wife. So I won't be trading. I'm just going to go back and do my business, my original business, and try and get back into that industry. And I'll be looking for a job. I just felt so sad for him, right? Because, like, not only was it public because he shared it all publicly, but also it was like a loss of a dream. I mean, this is someone that, he gave up his successful business thinking, all right, I've got it. This is it. And so I just yesterday I was looking for his channel again, and I didn't find it. So I think he's like done. I think he must have deleted his entire channel. Yeah. So sad story, but also we can learn from it. Don't over leverage. And especially don't over leverage in a live account. Okay, so how I found the prop space again was because he had a guest on, and she was actually an affiliate with Apex, and I was like, what is this company? What is this? And that's how I got back into trading props, because I was like, what? There's other companies besides Top Step? And I looked into it and I was like, holy guacamole, there's like gazillions of accounts and this is real. Because I looked into it, of course. Like when you're new to the prop space, you're like, is this real? Let me check. Is this a scam? I was like reading reviews. I'm like, do they really pay out? Okay, we have an inside bar here. I'm gonna go short. We got in a little late, but that's okay. Let's target about a 1-to-1. Yeah, so Alfred, I think it's smart that you like to keep your shirt. Me too. I like to keep my shirt. Plus, I don't have enough money to trade naked options. One day. But if I were to trade naked options, it would be like cash secured puts, right? Like it would be super safe, where I'm willing to take actual assignment of the underlying. Good morning, Jay Styles. Good morning, Joe. Oh, so interesting. Adrian uses the Japanese yen as a sign to help with your trading NQ. Yeah, it's so there's always that risk that we sign when we sign up for live accounts, live trading accounts. And one of those risks is, and I actually have it in my risk disclosures on my channel also, you can lose more than what you thought, how much money you put in, because of slippage, because maybe the firm can't like get you out fast enough. Unexpected things can happen. So you can, even till this day, you can potentially owe the brokerage money. Like when I saw crude oil go negative, so crude oil futures went negative. No one had ever seen that before. It was during COVID time, around that time. And that none of us thought was even possible, that the price can go negative for a futures contract. And it did. So there were people, I'm guessing, that owed them a lot of money. Good morning, son of Wall Street. I am good. How are you? Yes, exactly. It is a new month. So we are in short right now off this inside bar. Shout out to Pine Tree Trader showing us how to trade inside bars. Okay, here we go. Let's see if it'll hit our TP. It's up by about $130. TP is at I can't see today, 226. Oh my gosh, Alfred, I know about the DCA and options. Alfred says, honestly, I didn't know you can DCA in options trade. When I traded them, I used to buy all my contracts in one trade if I ever bought more than one contract. You found out later that you could. I didn't even know what DCA was until like later on. I would DCA, you guys, when I was first learning, and I didn't even know what DCA was. I was like, I just like keep buying into the position, into the losing position to bring my cost average down. And was it strategic? No, it was just beginner being naive, not knowing anything. And I was adding to my losers, and I would just keep adding. And then when it worked in my favor, it was like amazing because I got such a low cost. But when it didn't, it was terrible. Hey, 007. Yeah, we'll just hang out in this trade. Anyone in a trade right now? Adrian, you're short. Adrian, are you going to swing the short? Adrian made about $1,000 swinging a long position in NQ. Oh, I did try Warbucks, you guys. I'll have to show you. Patrick, that's PW's crypto prop firm. I haven't figured out how to really use it quite yet, because I'm not used to trading. I think it is a CFT. I don't know for sure, but I'm not used to trading currencies. And but the account is up about $500, so that's cool. And I was able to swing trade it. I just like left it on for a few days. I was short Bitcoin, Bitcoin.usd.crypto. I was short and for a few days, and I just let it run, and then I just closed it out this morning. Well, I closed it out and then I re-entered and then I closed it out. So it's at about 500 total in profit. It's the $10,000 account. It's kind of funny. I was trading it and I was like, you guys, like, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing at all on this platform. I don't know like what this even means, but I know how to read a chart, like I was like, okay, this is the bears are in charge in Bitcoin right now. So I just hopped in and I just kept hitting like sell. I think I hit like 20 of them. The beauty of prop firms. We get to learn and try new things for a very small price and not actually pony up our real money. Nice. Good morning, Vision is sitting in a gold long. Woohoo! Let's go. I did see gold is trying to go towards those highs again. The 4400s. I did see that last night. Look at this. This is the daily chart. Sweet. Nice long. Okay, Adrian is going to target 2 R's on your short. Yeah, exactly. Rocky Mountain. The Bitcoin short that I was in, like I still need to understand the leverage on the crypto like prop firm currency trading, because the account is $10,000, but the price on it, it said like $86 or I can't recall, but it was like 80 something. It looked like the real price of Bitcoin, like how it was trading. But it's like it was hard for me to understand like my own leverage in the account. Okay, move your stops on that. Nice. Good morning, King. So this trade is just going back and forth. I'm hoping it'll give us profits before I have to end the stream. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, quick shout out to My Funded Futures for the Cyber Monday deal. If you missed the 50% off from Black Friday, it is 30% off any of the pro accounts right now. Use code Terri. Thank you so much, you guys. It helps to support the channel every time you use my code. Terri on My Funded Futures, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, Lucid, and also Trade Day. Whoa, did I have the music on this whole time? No way. Oh, I didn't. Trade is still valid. We just sit in it. We sit in it like we're at the spa. Relaxing. Come on, NQ. Close out my trade. not listening. It's not listening, you guys. I would love that. A live stream at the spa one day. Oh my gosh, that would be absolutely amazing. Everyone have a great trading day today. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you tomorrow morning, same time. Good luck today. I'm hoping you have a green day. If it's a red day, I'm hoping it is a very small red day. I will be over at the My Funded Future stream in about 10 minutes. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Bye.